Welcome to Table Talk at the Mud. I'm Justin.
I'm Alex.
Boom!
Boom!
Quarantine edition times 2.
Ooh.
You remember when we used to do this back in the day? But
That was good times.
was it good times? I don't know.
Wasn't the
I
worst.
like it better if we're at the desk and we're playing games and drinking beers and stuff like that.
Yeah. True.
So many of you may be wondering why we are quarantined once again. Well, at the brewery, there was some exposure to COVID-19 to some of our staff. So we went ahead and closed up, got everybody tested, and one person did test positive. So we isolated that person. We closed down for the rest of the week. Everybody tested negative, except for that one person. Well, a few days later, some people were showing symptoms. So we went and got tested again, and myself and 2 others tested positive. So we decided to extend our closure, and now here we are, isolated in our domiciles.
Yeah.
We got the Rona, man.
The Rona.
Yeah, so I tested positive on Wednesday, right?
Yes.
My symptoms started or whatever, so it's Saturday now. And yeah, here we are.
Here we are.
Locked up. This feels a lot like March. You remember when Tiger King came out and we were all locked in our houses and there was nobody running around? This is exactly how it feels. Like I feel like I'm finding things to do. There's one difference though. So in the first lockdown when we were isolated to our houses, we didn't know what to do, and so we just watched Netflix, and everything would shut down. We didn't know anything was going to come back on. Well, now we know, kind of know a little bit more about this. So I'm sitting here, I got the Rona, I'm in my house, and I'm taking that time to further my knowledge of beer. I'm studying beer. I'm studying the business. I'm studying things like that, and it feels good. Like I'm getting a lot done, and I'm here, and I'm kind of working on my craft, mastering my craft. And I'm
we always come back better during these times.
Yeah.
Every time we're out.
I see you got a few guitars behind you. You've been dabbling in your quarantine?
I've been known to dab a little bit on the strings.
Yeah. You've been slapping the bass, man?
Slapping the bass. I want a banjo. That'd be cool.
You gonna learn to play banjo?
I would love to play banjo. If you want to start GoFundMe people for a banjo for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have that the Dead South vibe going on. You know that band, the Dead South?
Yeah. I kind of know the lyrics. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah.
4 dudes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I think she should get back into playing the guitar. Maybe we'll book you as an act at the Mutt.
Damn right.
Alex Manning performing June 6th, Howling Mutt Brewery, 8 p.m.
You want to hear my singing too?
Do you dabble in the lyrical genius?
That's not good, man. I don't.
Do you sound like a canary?
What's canary sound like?
Ah!
That's more of a parakeet.
I think that was a
cockatoo.
Cockatoo.
Cockatoo, man.
Have you seen that video? I'm sure you have, because the first quarantine you had plenty of time to relax. Did you see that video with the cockatoo where it was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck!
Yeah.
The one that was like running around like just bah, 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 bah. It was just mad and yelling.
You see the ones where they just like kick over shit?
Yeah. Yeah. There's like little stacks of blocks, like someone's playing with Legos or something, and the cockatoo comes in, just mouths that freaking pyramid to the ground.
I would love to have a cockatoo, man. Be entertained for hours.
A cockatoo? We used to have ferrets when I was a kid.
That's a complete different animal.
Well, they're just as spastic and crazy.
It's true. Cockatoos live to be like 80, though. I don't know if I can handle that.
They do not live to be 80.
I think around 75, I believe.
How long does a ferret live? 3 months?
8 years max, maybe. I don't know, 3 to 8 years.
So they're like cats.
Yeah.
They live like cats.
No. Yeah.
I wonder if anybody got weird pets like that in their quarantine.
Sure, people made a lot of weird purchases, so I want to put it past them.
Yeah.
I would like a capybara, those giant ass hamster looking things. I wouldn't mind owning one of those.
So I'd have to get an anaconda just to balance it out.
What?
But that's anaconda's natural prey. Capybara.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Mm.
Main food source. They eat them like Sour Patch Kids. Pop 'em, man. Hop 'em.
Yeah.
Anacondas. Didn't you see the movie with J-Lo? Nice Cube.
Mm-hmm.
Anaconda? You never saw Anaconda?
The movie?
Yeah.
It sounds familiar.
Oh my.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, Ice Cube. Yeah.
I
know. For some reason, I think of Ice Tea or some shit.
Ice-T. I didn't say SVU or Special Victims Unit.
Yeah, man.
Whatever. Dude, it feels so weird sitting here, like, with COVID-19 in my body. Like, just, you know.
You look good, though, man. Look at you. I would have never guessed.
There is one huge downside so far for my experience with COVID-19 is I can't taste beer.
That's a huge downside.
I can eat, like all the foods I'm eating, I can taste them pretty well, but I can't taste the hops in the beer. So everything tastes like a light beer, like a light sweet beer, no matter what I'm drinking. So I drank the double dry hop today, and nothing. Tastes like a lager. I was like, what is this? I thought something was wrong with it. I thought, I was like, oh man, there's no hops. Like I can't, like no smell, no odor. Like, damn man, the hops are degraded. And I was like, the hops are degraded? This was brewed like freaking few weeks ago. Like, why is it, no, the hops are degraded. I'm like, no, it's me. I've degraded. The Rona has attacked my olfactory.
I mean, at least you can taste food, I guess, for now. I'm sure that'll go away too, though. Then you won't
I'd
be able
rather
to
give up the taste of food, honestly.
What?
I'd rather give up the taste of food.
I know, but I feel like we have to give up both of them too.
Beer and food?
Yeah, man.
That's to be determined.
We'll see.
Yeah.
No. Man, I wish we could play a drinking game together or something, you know?
I know, but it would be such a waste. I wouldn't be able to taste anything.
I know. That's the thing.
I don't want to waste a beer. I guess I can get like a really like shitty beer since everything already tastes like that right now. And drink like that.
Does alcohol make the Rona worse? Does it really matter?
Lowers your immune system. Duh. Everybody know that. But I've had beer a lot of the times in my life in my past when I shouldn't have, and have done just fine.
Yeah.
I remember being in the military and we stay up drinking until like midnight, 1 a.m. and then PT at 3 a.m. I'm like, that's normal. I probably shouldn't have had that beer. It probably made the workout worse, but
You're fine.
Look at me. You look great. Look, surviving the Rona, man. I got Rona in my blood. Rona can't survive in here. Rona's like in my body, looking around, like going, like, "Oh my God, what did I get into? Like, I need to get out of here. This is ridiculous. I can't be a part of this." So yeah, everybody at my household's got the Rona, and then your household's got the Rona. But everybody at the brewery, the people who actually run and manage the tap room, they are all negative. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So, that's the downside is like the one thing that I love the most is going to the brewery and, trying the beer and talking to people and things like that, and do that. Can't do that with the Rona, man. I'm stuck here with my own devices.
Yeah, but you got your lovely pups with you and your wife.
The mutts.
The mutts.
Did you say "and my wife" or did you include her in the original sentence?
I feel like I said "and your wife."
She's gonna watch this.
I'm pretty sure I said "and your wife." I know I said "and your wife." Dry in that.
Yeah. So I do want to talk about the one thing that we did when we didn't talk about like like in our last episode of Table Talk when we were doing the New Year's thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we did the normal Table Talk and we just kind of shot the shit and did our own thing. But we didn't tell anybody that night we played Jumanji.
Hell yeah! Look what happened.
Jumanji game, and we shouted out Jumanji around the time that 21 was kicking in, and I thought that was really cool because like everybody had the memes and stuff like that. Like everybody should yell Jumanji at the last second of 2020. Yeah. And we actually did play the game, and it was super dope. Like we had tons of beer, and we sat around, we played Jumanji just like it was in like the OG movie, and it was pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if like the people like what generation is after a millennial?
Isn't it Gen Z or
Gen Z? So Gen Z people, they're old enough to drink
now.
Yeah. So that's another thing is I want to point out when people are checking IDs, we're right at that point to where if you have a 1 at the beginning of your year, you're over the age of 21. Like if you were born in the 1900s, right? Because this year's
1980.
So this is the first month of like people who were born, with a 1 at the beginning of their number. That's crazy, man. How old do you feel? I bet that's what people felt like in the 1800s. Like when people in the 1930s were like driving their cars and stuff, like they were like, "You were born in 1890? Oh my God, how was George Washington?" Like I'm not that old. I feel like we're there, man. Like we're that old now.
Mm-hmm. Bad.
And
people born in 2000 now can drink.
Yeah, people born in 2000 can drink now. If they're born in January 2000.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Right? People who were, 1 year before 9/11, they can drink now. That's crazy. Or at least a small window of the people who were born in January.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I was saying is do you think those people know what the references are from the original Jumanji game? Like, so when we played the game, all of the cards you do and the rules and stuff like that, they are mimicking the original movie.
Yeah.
But in the new movies, the new Jumanji movies, it's not like that. That you only get like the cameo of the board game, because it changed into a video game. So when you open the board, you can see like the rules on the side, but they never explain it. They just pop the video game in, they get stuck inside.
I feel like the new generation who watched those movies, I'm sure they went back and watched the first one just because they either want to see, where it all began or just curious or something. There's no way.
Do you think they liked it, the original, with Robin Williams? Or do you think they thought it's right? Because all the millennials, they love it. They're like, yeah, man, Jumanji's where it's at, dude. Like, yeah, Jumanji. But I think the Gen Zs, if they were to go back and watch that, they'd be like, this sucks.
What did you think of? It was like Jumanji. I don't know if you ever saw it. Zathura? Zathura, I think. That one was called something like that.
You brought this up in a table talk before, and I said, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Never brought it up once.
Yes, you did. I remember this is deja vu, dude. I remember we had this conversation before.
I'm pretty sure I've never said it.
What is it called? Zathura?
Something like that. I think.
Look at me pronounce the th. Zathura? Zathura?
Zathura.
Zathura. Zathura.
Zathura, I believe so.
Yeah.
It's like the space version of Jumanji.
Space? Get out of here. Where you get monkeys in space?
Nah, but I mean, yeah, aliens.
Oh, aliens come to Earth?
Well, their house gets like transported to space and shit. And there's like meteor showers and like astronauts coming in, like kind of like the hunter came into Jumanji. There's an astronaut that comes into their house.
Was this a movie?
Yeah, it was a popular movie. I
A
think
popular movie,
maybe,
maybe.
maybe you should give it a watch.
All right, I'll give it a watch because we are rewatching all the Jumanjis right now, being that we're in captivity again.
Captivity.
Dude, I think that this is great though because if you are going to be stuck with this virus and you're at home, you can't leave your house, right? You can't go outside, you can't do anything like that. So if you're going to be stuck at home, why not come out of it better? Like read some books and whatever your craft is. Like if you like to paint or if you want to learn how to play some music or something like that, this is like the time. Like if you don't have like extenuating symptoms and things like that, like if you're kind of like me, sit at home and learn something.
Yeah, pick up new hobbies, pick up some old hobbies.
Yeah,
Enjoy it.
I mean, I feel really good about it. I wake up kind of sore and it just feels like I got really bad allergies.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've done more with less.
Mm-hmm. You're looking good though, man. I mean,
Likewise,
thanks.
Dapper Apple, you.
Damn right.
Look at that hair, man. I love that hair. It's looking good.
Ugh.
Your hair's getting so thick, man. Is that COVID hair? Like,
No, man, it's just normal hair. I need a haircut. But I need a haircut.
mine's not as like thick as yours.
Well, because you cut yours a lot more than me.
You don't cut yours?
I mean, obviously I do sometimes.
I like that. Puffs out, man. Like if I puff mine out up in the front, it just does that. And people are like, "Oh my gosh, are you wearing a toupee?" I'm like, "Shut up." No, whatever. Well, man, it's good talking to you. It's good being back in table talk. I like that. That's fun.
Yeah.
But we'll just get through this. We'll go through a week. We'll see how our symptoms go. We'll retest, and then you and I will be together again one day. This is what really sucks about it is Thursday I was supposed to get my vaccine.
Damn.
I was scheduled to get my vaccine.
So how long do you have to wait now?
I don't know. I think it's 90 days, but I don't know, man. I've been calling. Nobody really knows the answer. I mean, it is like new. Like nobody really knows, what's going on. So,
Damn.
I mean, we'll see, but it's what it is. I do, I advocate for it. I do want us to get over this and go back to normalcy. Yep. It is what it is. I don't want people to get sick. I can understand, I am a young, healthy man, and I understand that, older people could have a hard time with this, just like, different things out there like the flu and things like that. That's harder for older people. It is what it is. Like, that's not news. We know that. So, I don't want old people to get this. I don't want people who are sick to get this.
Yeah.
Is what it is. Just because I'm doing okay with it doesn't mean someone else isn't going to do bad with it.
I mean, people our age can still go downhill,
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Well, that's Table Talk, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Our first and hopefully only Rona Table Talk.
Table Talk. Yeah.
Miss you, brother?
I miss you more, man.
Oh my gosh.
Just want to have a beer with you.
Yep. Well, we'll see how things go and the next episode of Table Talk. All right, everybody. Ghost cheers.
Ah, ah.